What if I told you that you could fit every planet in our solar system between the Earth and the Moon? Sounds impossible, right? But it's true, and it's just one of the mind-bending facts we're about to explore in the vast playground of our solar system. Our cosmic neighborhood is a place of extremes, where the laws of physics are pushed to their limits. Let's start with temperature. On Mercury, the closest planet to the Sun, daytime temperatures can soar to a scorching 800 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to melt lead. But at night, it plummets to a bone-chilling 290 degrees. Talk about mood swings. Now, let's head to Venus, often called Earth's evil twin. It's not the heat that makes Venus so hellish, it's the pressure. The atmospheric pressure on Venus's surface is equivalent to being 3,000 feet underwater on Earth. Imagine trying to take a stroll there. Moving outward, we reach Mars, home to the largest volcano in the solar system. Olympus Mons is so tall that if you stood on its peak, you'd be above Mars's atmosphere. It's 3 times the height of Mount Everest. But the real giant of our solar system is Jupiter. This gas giant is so massive that it doesn't actually orbit the Sun. Instead, Jupiter and the Sun orbit a point in space between them called the barycenter. It's like a cosmic dance where Jupiter's partner is invisible. Speaking of dances, let's talk about Saturn's rings. These beautiful bands are made up of countless ice particles, ranging from microscopic dust to boulder-sized chunks. If you could flatten Saturn's rings into a single disk, it would be only about 30 feet thick. That's shorter than a school bus. Uranus brings us another surprise. This ice giant is tilted on its side, possibly due to a collision with an Earth-sized object billions of years ago. As a result, its seasons last for 21 Earth years each. Imagine 2 decades of winter. At the edge of our planetary family, we find Neptune, where winds can reach supersonic speeds of 1,200 miles per hour. That's faster than the speed of sound on Earth and could easily carry a commercial airliner. But the space between these planets is far from empty. The asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter contains millions of rocky bodies, remnants from the formation of our solar system. Some of these asteroids have moons of their own. And beyond Neptune lies the mysterious Kuiper belt, home to dwarf planets like Pluto and countless icy bodies. This region is like a cosmic freezer, preserving materials from the early solar system. Now let's zoom out and consider the scale of our solar system. Light from the Sun takes about 8 minutes to reach Earth, but it takes over 4 hours to reach Neptune. If the Sun were the size of a basketball, Earth would be a pinhead about 94 feet away, and Neptune would be a marble almost half a mile from the ball. But perhaps the most awe-inspiring fact is the sheer emptiness of space. Despite all these planets, moons, and asteroids, the solar system is mostly nothing. If you could shrink the Sun to the size of a white blood cell, the solar system would be about the size of the United States. Everything else would be microscopic. This vast emptiness is filled with invisible forces. The Sun's magnetic field extends far beyond Pluto, creating a protective bubble called the heliosphere. This shield protects us from most of the galaxy's high-energy particles. Gravity, the weakest of the 4 fundamental forces, becomes the star of the show at these cosmic scales. It's what keeps planets in orbit, shapes galaxies, and might even be responsible for the largest structures in the universe. As we wrap up our whirlwind tour of solar system physics, consider this. Every atom in your body was forged in the heart of a star billions of years ago. We are, quite literally, made of star stuff. The next time you look up at the night sky, remember, you're not just observing the universe, you're part of it. So, what's your favorite solar system fact? Is it the scorching heat of Mercury, the supersonic winds of Neptune, or perhaps the idea that you're made of star stuff? Whatever it is, keep looking up and wondering, because in the vastness of space, there's always something new to discover.